If you're watching this video right now, you're probably a B2B coach or consultant that is focused on impact. You want to impact the world in a positive way. You want to change the trajectory that your tribe's lives are going, right? The people you best serve. Now, the question becomes, do you want scalable impact, right? Do you want to be able to not have to do one-on-one coaching or consulting to get an impact to happen, right? Do you want to be able to do it at scale? If the answer is yes, keep watching. If the answer is no, keep doing what you're doing and probably don't watch this channel or these videos ever again. All right, now that we got rid of the riffraff, guys, if you are focused on what I call scalable impact, right? So let me just walk you through a framework, right? Our scalable impact framework. This is the framework that we use to validate if someone is a good fit for us to work with them at a rev share only partnership level or a seed round investment from us, right? This is what I call the scalable impact framework. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so this is it right here. So let me just walk you through this framework. So it starts with leveraged sales, right? Leverage sales. What is leverage sales? Well, it's not just sales, right? But leverage sales. How do we actually really go in and dive deep so that we can get dramatically more output than the effort that we put in to get sales? Okay, and guess what? It's not by doing one-on-one sales with the founder. Then we have bankable profits. It's not just profits, okay? I've watched hundreds of businesses die. $300,000 a month businesses die because 100% of the profits were put back into the business. So they were always investing back into the business and never were able to bank their profits and have cash stacked in their bank account for the founders and the employees, okay? And the next one is transferable value. A lot of people might think about sales and profits, even if they're not thinking of leverage sales and bankable profits, and think that they're doing just fine. But then they find that at the end of the day, they haven't built wealth because they haven't built value that can be transferred. And a lot of times they build value, but it's just not value that can be transferred. So the minute that they leave the business, the whole thing falls apart. Right? Like this might sound familiar to you. If you ever try to go on vacation and you don't have these things in place, guess what? You're going to spend your vacation on a computer or on a phone trying to keep the business together. Now, what happens when you have leverage sales and you have bankable profits? Well, it's this beautiful thing called momentum. That's what happens, right? So momentum means that you're developing velocity towards success, okay? When you have leverage sales and you have transferable value, you have something that's called power. You have power in the market. You're an actual player, right? You're seriously competing in your marketplace, okay? And when you have bankable profits and transferable value, guess what happens? You have optionality, okay? So what does that mean? What is optionality, right? You can decide to keep getting profits or you can sell and exit the business. Okay, the key here is that you have options and you're not forced to do anything. Okay, so when you have all of these three things here, right? You have leverage sales, you have bankable profits, and you have transferable value. Guess what? Now you have something that I like to call scalable impact right here in the middle. These are the companies, man. These are the companies we want to partner with and get them to the next level. We want to scale these babies up. Okay, right? So if you're following me, this is where you should strive to be, right? Obviously, one, you should strive to be one of our partners, but two, you should strive to have scalable impact. So what's an example of someone like you that fits this scalable impact framework? Well, let's look them up. So, and a good example is Jay Shetty. He has scalable impact, right? Look, right here, the first thing you see is his certification course on how to become a life coach. Do you think Jay Shetty is teaching these people one-on-one how to become a life coach? Absolutely not. Jay Shetty is not trading his time for money. No, he's trading money for an outcome. He has a standardized process to get people to an outcome. Okay. And it guarantees client satisfaction or customer satisfaction. Another one, Bob Proctor, right? So we've worked with the Proctor Gallagher Foundation, and I will bet you a lot of money. Bet you hundreds of millions of dollars that Bob Proctor did not lie on his deathbed with regret that he let society down. Do you want to know why? Because he built a licensing model on all of his methodologies. And when he passed away, guess what? It was passed over. It was transferred to his partners, right? Like, he had built transferable value. He built leverage sales, and he built bankable profits. He passed away very, very happy, knowing that he did everything he could have done to move society in the right direction, and that it was going to keep moving without him being here. If that's not what you're striving for with the impact you're making in your business, you're playing the wrong game. You're too short-term focused. You need to zoom out and play the long-term game. Okay, that's what your highest self would want you to do. Your mediocre self will tell you, no, we're good. We're one-on-one works, one-on-one. We don't need to get our time back. What, we can do this forever, right? No, my clients really need my one-on-one support. Absolutely not, dude. You're lying to yourself. It's a total myth what you're saying to yourself. And Tony Robbins is another great example. Do you think that if you show up to this sponsored event that Tony Robbins is hosting December 1st through the 6th, that you're going to get to work one-on-one with Tony Robbins without paying at least $100,000? And for $100,000, you might get an hour? Like, come on, man. This is the type of impact we want to make, right? And if you think these people are not good people, if you think you're better than these people, right? You think you're better than them, and you're not focused on scalable impact, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? If you just focused on scalable impact, you could change the world. Like, come on. If you have any towards of hate or anything negative to say about these people, it's like, bro, these people are focused on scalable impact. They're out of the one-on-one time trap. They're so focused on scalable impact. They're not slaves like you. Most of the people I talk to that are not focused on scalable impact, or are not even aware what scalable impact is, are stuck in this slavery trap of a commoditized offer, low price, average bad results, and they never escape this, and they never make more than 30K to 50K a month. And they're dealing with high pain, high stress, and they're ignoring it. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to get sick. They're going to get sick because they have high pain and high stress. And once you get sick, guess what? You can't operate your business. You're going to get sick. You're not going to be able to operate your business, and everything is going to fall. It's going to be a house of cards because you didn't focus on the scalable impact model, right? Building an ISS offer, going high ticket so you can afford superstar talent and get transformational results without you. This is the game you want to play, guys. If you're focused on scalable impact, this is the game you want to play. If not, then you are going to be a slave. This is your entrepreneurial journey. This is the expert's entrepreneurial journey, right? The one question that dictates whether you're going to be a slave to your business or you're going to be free from your business and your business is just going to be a cash flowing machine is, do you have a system for sales and marketing in place? If the answer is no, guess what? You get a few clients, you're relying on word of mouth marketing, and you don't have predictability in your business. So guess what? You spend too much time and effort into your clients and trying to keep them, so you burn out. You don't have the time to dedicate to your business. You can't raise prices and you can't delegate tasks or outcomes. So guess what happens? Your business shrinks. Because you can't raise prices, you can't invest into getting more clients. So you are in this perpetual cycle of your business shrinking, guys. If you choose to make the decision to install a system for sales and marketing, the game changes. Why? Because then you get an abundance of ideal clients. Your marketing system attracts ideal clients. And then the question of, do you have predictability? Of course you have predictability, right? You have a standardized product or service that guarantees customer satisfaction as an outcome. You have time to improve your product or service so it doesn't rely on you getting your clients the results. And then you can increase your prices. You can grow your team, and guess what? Your business grows. And because you increase prices, guess what? You can invest into more attraction marketing. And you're playing this game. You're playing this game, and you're installing the scalable impact model flywheel inside your business. This is where we get leverage. This is where we get serious and we become professionals. Stop being an amateur. Amateurs don't win at life. Professionals win at life. And it's your choice. It's your choice when you finish watching this video of saying, am I going to keep being an amateur, or am I going to decide to make the change that has to happen internally for me to play the bigger game, the scalable impact game? Because I believe that I have what's going to change the world in the right direction. If you don't believe that, you'll never be able to do it. That's the caveat. I hope I leave you here today with a message that's going to transform your life, and you're going to choose to change and be your highest self consistently every day, and you don't allow your mediocre self to win. I wish you guys the best. I'll see you in the next video.